Hey there, it's me again. Just a couple more things I thought of to add into this video, which makes this the superior Game Boy Advance compared to this. So first of all, okay, right? So you're in a game. Okay, you're in a game. All right, you don't want to play. Shit. You don't want to play this anymore. You're done with it for the day, okay? But you're not really sure. You don't want to close it, even though you could do save states or save on the spot. Some games you can't save on the spot. Like you got to go to a save point. And but you know, even though you could do save states, like you just want to pick it back up and leave off where you were, right? Just hit the power button, or even better yet, you don't even have to hit the power button. You want to do something else, but you don't want to close out of the game, right? So go ahead and swipe up, go to your task manager, close that because you don't need that open. Click behind it, now go onto the internet, browse the internet for a little bit, watch some, swipe up, or better yet, hit that twice and go back to the home screen. Open up YouTube, watch some YouTube videos, whatever the fuck you want, okay? On this, you're done playing, okay? You're not at a save point. You don't feel like playing anymore. You think, okay, I'll close the screen. Oh, but what's this? It's still playing. Yeah, guess what? That's old hardware for you. You can't just stop whenever you want. Any Android-based handheld retro device, I could stop and pick it back up. The battery's so good on this, I could pick it up. I could put it down on Monday, pick it up on Friday, and have lost like maybe 5 to 8% battery life and continue playing where I left off. With this, the battery might die tomorrow afternoon, okay? Not to mention, right, it's old. Can't forget that. Okay, I turned it back. I turned it off. Okay, that time, no problem. Look, turn it back on, doesn't turn on. Why? Guess what? I'll turn it off, turn it back on the second time it works. I don't know why the fuck it does shit like that, but it does. This is an original Game Boy Advance, right? Okay, turned right on. Oh, it didn't turn right on that time. Why did it not turn on? I flipped the on button. There it goes. It turned on. Didn't do anything different. Just flipped the on button a couple more times. Oh, and not to mention, this is your best case scenario for old Game Boy Advances. Your best case scenario is this, a modded one with a new shell, new IPS screen. Not even like the original, unless there's an AGS 101 or whatever the heck, which is, I guess, a little bit better. This is better than that one, though, I assure you. But this one, I showed my wife this, and I showed my wife this in comparison the other day, and she's like, why would you play on that? And I tried telling her, I was like, when this came out, this is all you had. And like, just think about that. Like, why would they sell this thing without at least a backlit screen? Like, this is this is actually looking better on the video than the OLED screen I was trying to show off, because if you can see in the reflection of the screen, there's this big bright light in my room directly overhead this desk, and it's just blasting this screen. That's the only reason you can see the Game Boy on here. The only reason, I promise you. Because looking at it in person, it looks like, I don't know, like one of those cardboard cutout displays that they would put on a screen like this, like when it's in the package, not actually like an electronic device that has electricity going to it. It's crazy. But yeah, that was just one thing I wanted to add on. Yeah, so just wanted to make people aware in case they're considering making purchases like this or this. It's just this aging hardware is cool, it's nostalgic, but if you like the games, because for the games, then you gotta start moving on, man. You really do. It's just like, these feel fragile, like they're gonna disintegrate if I touch them too hard, and this is just like solid. And if I break it, okay, I'll buy another one. It's no big deal. That's my optimal thing to play Game Boy Advance on. But this Retroid Pocket 5, it has an OLED screen, and it's also excellent. Like, I would replace this with this just the same. It's just the size of this screen is much more appealing for Game Boy Advance. But the way things are going with the retro handheld market, we are not going to run out of awesome retro handheld devices. If things do break, we could just replace them. With these, people are charging an arm and a leg, and they're fragile, and they're old, and they got bugs and hiccups, and I am going to keep this. I'm never going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get an IPS screen replacement and a different shell for this and make it really cool for that nostalgic feeling. But that's it. It's going to sit on a shelf once I do that. I might turn it on once in a while just for some vibes, but this is the way to go if you actually like playing the games. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Goodbye. This is Mark the Gaming Dad. Talk to you later.